up, Sagittarius gang? Welcome to my channel, Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. That's me. We're going to read your tarot cards. This will be a general tarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Anyone and everyone is welcome to join. I just ask you come in with an open heart, an open mind, and a desire to better yourself. If the messages that come through don't resonate with you, that's okay. Assume they're going out to someone else. But they may resonate for you at a later date, so be open to that. Highly recommend you only take away the messages that motivate, empower, inspire you, and release the rest, okay? We're going to hop in for Sagittarius. Of course, ooh, snuck two in there. Of course, you guys are responsible for your own actions and decisions, okay? All right, let's hop in. You have the Fool, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and Strength. You may be wrapping something up with a Leo. That's the first thing I get from that. You also may be rushing into someone's arms. It's almost like you need a big old hug, and it might be a Leo in your life who's just like, I got you, boo. There's someone who's very loyal in your life, and I really am getting like enveloping you in a hug. There's something about just being under their wing, and you know, this could be in the form of anyone. This could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could be a lover, this could be a husband, a wife, etc. This could be a coworker, right? You've gone through something that's very tricky, very exhausting. I'm almost getting you had to pick up the pieces for someone who was a real fuck up. Pardon my French. But yeah, I'm almost getting this idea, and I mean, this could be for the cross watchers too. Yeah, I always have to say it. Sometimes it goes vice versa. Sometimes this will be a reflection of something you did in the past, and now you're starting to see sort of how what comes around goes around, or karma. And I don't say that as a fear-based thing. I'm just being completely transparent, right? You know, I'm neutral, right? Or actually, I'm Team Sagittarius, right? But there's something here where it's like, I don't think this is you. My gut reaction is this is someone else who really messed things up. It could have been someone I think it may have been a business partner, and you got you two together, or the group got in way over their head, and you had no choice but to pick up all the pieces. And I'm not necessarily saying yay or nay to that. I think this is very likely something that is transpiring now or already has transpired, but it's someone left you holding the bag. It's like you got into this race, and then they like pieced out on you, possibly without notice, and you were just like, you had no choice. And I think the Five of Swords is coming up, rightfully so, as feeling some type of way about it, but you didn't let that stop you. I'm almost getting this idea of something came through to you. It was almost like just this spiritual calling of, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to finish this, because it's almost like I need to prove something to myself. And I really do hope that was the reason why, not necessarily needing to prove something to someone else, like a boss or a superior. The thing is, I think you reached the finish line. And I'm almost wanting, I don't mean to keep using profanity, but it's like, it was a bitch. Like, there was nothing about this that was enjoyable, but you did it, and something about that finish line feels amazing. Whether it's literal or not, it's just like you run the race, right? You run past the ribbon, it busts, and there's just like this, oh my God, but then immediately you crumble into the arms of someone who's really, they've been there for you. They've been a loyal support system. And I also think there is a darker, not darker, just a less happy, uplifting message that someone really showed you their true colors, and it's like they chose their fate, and I don't think you would, I don't know how to say this. You're done with this person. You're done with them. They screwed you over, or they really crossed you. They stomped all over the loyalty you had for them, and I don't know if this is true, but I think how you view them is they don't even care. They had no investment, so everything that I invested in them, possibly financially, but also just emotionally, thinking you guys were in it together, they seem to walk off unscathed, just like, oh, whatever, Sagittarius will deal with it, and you're like, what? Are you effing kidding me right now? This person showed you their true colors, and I think you think it's unforgivable. I don't know what to tell you, because I don't necessarily want to endorse the fact that you should be made to suffer because of someone else's wrongdoings. The thing is, I almost don't see me as the tarot reader being able to talk you out of it, because I think you're hell-bent on doing it, and the thing is, I think you will. If I saw this as, oh my gosh, why are you doing this? You know, there's going to be consequences for you having to do it on your own. I don't necessarily think that. I keep wanting to revert to, there's something about this where you're proving something to yourself by finishing this and seeing it through to completion. Maybe because there's this idea that you've been told that you never see anything through to completion, or that you're, I don't know, it may have been like sort of this ongoing internal battle or struggle of things you were told and started to believe about yourself. And there's really this triumphant, I'm seeing Superman ripping open his shirt to reveal the S. It's like, you come out the winner, and you feel awesome at the end of it, but you also feel just like done. So whatever this is, I think you're either in the thick of it or you're on the home stretch. You know, I see these two leading into each other. I would say whatever this is, give yourself a very long break afterwards, because you've earned it. I think you've gone well beyond your responsibilities and duties and the scope of the project. If initially it was 50-50, somehow it became, 10% and 90, and the 90 is falling on you, but I think it's by choice. Does this make sense to anyone? I think you're doing this because you want to do it, maybe to prove this person wrong, maybe to prove against, I hope it more has to do with proving yourself right in a way that it's healthy and high vibrational. I'm a little bit worried about your health in terms of burning the candle at both ends. I don't know. I almost see this as, it's stupid to argue, because I see you as being incredibly headstrong of, no, I'm doing this, so don't tell me differently. So I'm not necessarily going to. I can only encourage you to practice healthy routine, or a healthy, not taking on too much. Even if it's breaking it down into smaller pieces or doing it a little bit a day at a time, there's a way to do this in a healthy manner versus trying to do it all by yourself, in a certain time limit. And it's like, give yourself a break. It's like, you already have so much here. Let's just not be super like Jupiter about this. More. Let's pare it down a little bit. Even if it's just finding a better system or a better regimen or a better routine. That's all I mean. I think you're going to do this, and I think once it's done, you're going to feel like, I'm going to Disney World, right? Like, that's sort of the vibe it has. But I also think there may be recovery time, because whether you know it or not, this may take a small toll on your health. And so by me telling you this message in advance, maybe you are going to pare the work down so that you take better care of, I'm almost getting something about your back. Like the labor of it, you may have pulled something or sprained something, and that is very likely avoidable if you understand that, yeah, this is a lot of work, and this is more than you've ever done before, so you need to treat your body with consideration. You need to consider your health in this matter. And with the Five of Swords, I would always say, I absolutely get the idea that you had a false friend or someone you were dealing with who was shady as you know what. And I don't see you ever wanting to mend this relationship, to be honest. You can, whatever you feel is right. I see you being done, but I also see you holding on to a lot of resentment. And again, that's something that I gave this to you the other week, right? Didn't you have a similar message of, swallowing the poison and expecting other people to suffer? Holding on to resentment and jealousy and just bitter feelings, it does nobody any good, especially you. Because no one is receiving that. So you can try and have a healthy conversation with this person. To be honest, this week anyway, I don't see that even being a possibility here. I think this person is probably gone from your life because they know they screwed you over, and you may have even filed a lawsuit against this person, and they're MIA. I'm getting really extreme storylines here, so obviously this won't be for everybody. But anyway, I don't think there's any value in you looking back and hoping this person gets what is due to them. Let the universe take care of that. I would focus all your energy into your own accomplishments and your ability to commit, your tenacity, your unflinchingness, your unwillingness to prove something to yourself and to succeed. And I just keep getting this almost emotional tears of finishing the relay race, and you did it, and you were always told you couldn't, and you did it for yourself, and someone else is there loving and supporting you through it, even if maybe you don't know who this person is yet. I think most of you do, though. I mean, this could be a spouse or a counterpart or a sibling or a best friend. Someone is there this person keeps you going. When you fall, this person lifts you up. I actually do really like this person. I will say there may be multiple Leos involved here. This person may be an Aquarius. This person may be a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius. And again, this person on the end of your victory or your success, the one who's giving you the high five, the one who's, massaging your shoulders after the workout or whatever this is. It's like that little old guy in Rocky. What's his name? I don't know his name. I hope it's a little old guy. I'm just putting that out there, Sagittarius. I don't know why that's funny to me. Anyway, this person's awesome. I really like their vibe. I forgot what I was going to say because now I got tripped up and what's that guy's name? I don't know. There could be a Virgo. This was a spiritual lesson. That's really all it was. And I shouldn't say that's all it was. This was huge. This feels like a very, a chapter that is launching you into something new. And it's almost, there's such a victory to this. I see you almost like wearing the crown and the cape and holding the scepter. There's something very... You've proven your power to yourself when other people were quick to bail on you or not believe you or diminish your value. And there's something, I actually love this because I don't think you're actually saying it to anyone, but there's something inside you when you finish this, you're just like, oh, I told you, you motherfuckers. Like, you're really just like, oh, I did it, ha ha ha. And I actually think whatever you're accomplishing here, it's incredible. It really is. Be good to your body, be good to your mental health too. Take it in small strides. And I know that's not the Sagittarian way, but just, I don't think you want the consequences of how this could negatively impact your health if you aren't made aware that this is a lot. So, just calm down, just a day at a time. And the thing is, I think this person, whoever this is in your life, is already telling you this too. Like, you're doing good, but love yourself, Sagittarius. One more. There's one other deep message here. It's like, you should not base your own value on the number of your admirers, on the number of likes, on the number of, endorsements from other people should really mean nothing to you, whether negative or positive, because your love of self comes only from you. You are the source of that. So again, feeding your mind with all these kind of positive, healthy vibes versus needing other people to tell you that you're good to believe it, that's super unhealthy, and I do see you getting a little bit tripped up in that. That being said, I think this person has your back no matter what. Just make sure you're not leaning into that too much, because without them, you don't know what you're worth anymore. That's a dangerous territory to get into as well. So let's get you a butterfly card and wrap this sucker up. What an interesting storyline this week. I think you're moving away from the drama, and it's difficult. Some of you may even be moving out. If you lived with someone who, I'm not necessarily saying this is it, but if they cheated on you or stole money from you, it's like you had to pack up all the shit yourself, you had to move, you had to this and that. Maybe you're moving into your mother's house or your sister's house or a friend's house. That's what I mean. Someone has your back through this all, and I see you just this cathartic release of tears, but I made it. I made it to the other side, and this person just gives you a big hug. Oh, Sagittarius, it's kind of emotional. I would say it's like you've been to hell and back because of the actions or choices of someone else, and you dealt with them. You came out on top. Oh, I can't read two. Family changes as one, and then you are stronger than you know. We're going to read that one because that one's calling to me more. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll tell you what this one says if you want to know. I'm trying to promote myself on multiple channels. We're going to read this one, though. You are stronger than you know. All right. Challenging situations show you your inner strength, especially when you seem to have no choice but to handle the matter directly. This card is encouraging you to keep going and to call upon the deep well of strength that God has given you. It is within you now, and you can draw it upward to serve you, like a tree drinking water through its roots. While you may feel like giving up, this is the time to persevere. It is a self-test, so that you can gauge how much strength you truly have. After the situation is resolved, you feel safer and more confident because you'll know that you can rely upon yourself. Oh, drink that in, Sagittarius. What an amazing message. Additional meaning. Strength training at the gym, asserting yourself, not backing down, fighting peacefully for your health and wellness, championing a cause. Oh, I love it. Sagittarius, kicking ass. You got this, boo. You got this. I'm rooting for you guys. Remember to like the video, guys, subscribe, share with your friends. That really helps my channel grow. Other than that, I will see you on Instagram to talk about this card, special Sagittarius message. And also, I'll see you soon for more tarot here on YouTube. Bye, guys.